Welcome back to Garth's Graveyard Garage. You guys have been hounding us for this. So Billy Ray is out here in the sun. We're gonna see how much we can get done, but we're gonna start tackling gutting the inside of this so we can get it prepped for a renovation. So here we go. What's going on, everyone? We are back with Billy Ray, and we're finally going to start getting this side out. We're going to try and salvage as much of this outside paneling as possible, because even though it's separated and has a few little tears in it, we can probably fix it. And the stuff is so thin, you can press the dents out because it's not real durable. But we've got, where's she at? Oh, there she is. Got the little oldest, biggest one here, and surprise, surprise, we actually have my son-in-law. He finally showed up. So we're gonna break him in, and this will be his first appearance on the video, and we're gonna go easy on him. But we're gonna get loaded up with, rigged up with drills, and these are square bit screws, and we're gonna start pulling all this trim off so we can get this out. Because the reason this wall is hanging out is because the stove, the kitchen, everything right there is just falling out. So we're gonna get all the metal out of this, including this little dinky water heater. Anything metal scrap we'll get off of here and we'll give it to the Iceman. So let's get the camera mounted and get ourselves armed with some drills, and we'll try not to do too much damage to the son-in-law. We're gonna speed this process up, so here's a little montage of us taking trim apart. Okay. Yeah, will any of this come off it right now? Oh.
You want me to pull from the outside while you push?
Let me see if I can get to it. I need to, oh, here.
You need help in there?
Yep.
Okay. 10-4, Dad.
Hey, that's useful.
Oh. Huh. That's a good idea. Dad's version of taking it easy on the son-in-law. Hey, watch the falcon.
Yeah, all of that.
Can't grab it. Oh, Dad, I'm really hoping you didn't bite off more than you can.
Oh, found the water pump.
A water pump?
The one for the drinking water.
Oh, nice.
Found the water tank.
Now you got the girly side of me kicking in?
Huh?
Now the girly side of me's kicking in. I know. The sound, the crackling.
Oh, water heater's hooked up.
Oh,
I need a crescent wrench and a flathead.
Big flathead?
Like a standard size flathead.
hello.
Still water in here.
Oh.
Pull on the water heater.
Dad, say hi. Right here.
Hi. Keep going, keep going, keep going. All right, hold on. I gotta get this last hose. I might have to just cut it.
You getting ready to beat it, babe? Getting ready to beat it out.
All right, you can take it all the way out. And that'll go in the scrap pile. It's old, it might be heavy.
Yeah. Try to fix myself. Oh, there's the water and it grows.
So glad I drug you along. Go, Dad,
Those
go.
are really heavy.
I still had water in it.
Okay.
Is this screwed into the wood? Probably. Flatheads.
Yeah, you're better off doing screwdriver. It's a lot easier than drill.
Well, now that you're done throwing stuff out.
What?
So now that you're done throwing stuff out.
Yeah, I need to back the truck up over here so we can throw all this in the back of the truck. That's all gonna go to, let me do it. It's in the mud.
Okay.
All right, you got the rest of this. We're gonna take a break.
I love you.
All right, let's see if we can kind of have to start at the bottom, I get. Well, maybe. Oh, well, these are tacked. Go. Might need to hold it for support, that way it doesn't go bending in half. Whoa, whoa.
I tried.
Hold on, Dad.
It's tacked over here too.
Oh, okay, hold that side.
Yep.
Cheater.
Yeah, see, I'm putting my hands behind it. And that wood is rotten. So basically, if we yank on this hard enough, it'll probably, because the tack nail is right in the end of it. So if we pull it hard enough, it's probably gonna just pull the nail right out the end of it. That's not gonna do me any good. We're just gonna have to,
Y'all just gonna have to manhandle it.
pretty much. Yeah.
Pull!
Billy Ray. What if we swing it around and open it like a sardine can
Gross.
with Tabasco sauce?
I mean, I like Tabasco, but I can do without the sardines.
It's moving.
Can I get to the nail from the inside?
Oh, there you go.
Good job, babe.
Oh, we're
One more?
hold on, we're tearing metal.
Oh man.
What are you stuck on? Camera phone out driving, taking pictures of Zombug.
Yeah, she was also in a little Honda Fit.
It's right there. Yep. I need it to come back up so I can see where the nail is.
The fact that it's shaking the whole thing.
Okay.
That top panel definitely probably all tacked over here.
Okay, let's see. We're not going to reuse this box anyways, so it doesn't matter if I destroy it, because yeah, there's nails in it. That's nice.
And that box is rusted out completely.
No, well, down here. Yeah. It's actually still solid.
Yeah.
It's just surface rust, but I'm gonna redo the design of that. This is shot.
Not even connected anymore.
Make it family friendly, they said. It'll be easy, they said.
Oh, I knew it wouldn't be easy.
What?
I said I knew it wouldn't be easy. Cars and stuff like this are a little irritating.
Well, we'll just have to speak like Yosemite Sam. Rassin, frassin, farfin, nugan.
Meep, meepity, meep, meep, meep.
That's your, yeah, you speak Roadrunner.
Up. Meep, meep, meow. Come on, Dad, put your back into it.
You're about to get grounded again.
Nothing new.
What is that?
Yeah, that's all tacky.
What is? Okay. This point is damaged as it is. I mean, let's try and be careful with it, but it might not happen. Well, I'm glad all that wood's rotten because that just came right out. Oh, hold it, hold it, hold it. Well, that's not hooked. What's it hooked up to? Right there. Okay. Let's go over there by the tractor for right now. Yeah, let's we're not going to use this wiring anyways. Let's go ahead and just cut this wiring out. Copper scrap for the Iceman. What is that? I don't know what that was.
Is there a battery in it?
Well, that's in there tight. We're gonna be cutting.
Swamp Thing bit me.
Why is everybody backing away?
Because I've got a camera in my hand. Sketchy is our middle name.
What's that? Oh,
Part
trim
of the
fell
from
out of the
motorcycle.
inside. I have an idea.
Uh-oh. It pooped.
Well, I did taw a putty tat. Black pouch, I think.
When Dad has an idea and starts looking for something.
Yeah, because to make this idea come to fruition, I need something.
What something do you need?
A big, can't find it.
Pry bar?
What?
Pry bar.
Maybe gas and a match at this point. Time to organize garage again, because it should be right here.
I don't think a mechanic's garage is ever completely organized.
It happens sometimes.
For what, a week?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
Ah, wait. Yes. Oh, there we go. Hold that, Sally.
And you wonder why she's mean to you. Using her as a toolbox, talking mess.
Okay.
And the evil laughter.
This is where we would
Kind of pushed on it. Kind of.
cue some Metallica Stone Cold Crazy if we wouldn't get a flag. But if someone's gonna flag us, definitely be Metallica. Yeah.
Is that the one you threw a snake at?
It might be. He doesn't.
did you
He
see
doesn't
that?
make eye contact with me anymore.
I got a head nod.
Oh.
Woohoo!
Oh, asbestos. Love it.
Doesn't kill us, makes it stronger.
Yeah, I know. Someone's gonna complain. You should be wearing a mask. You should be wearing safety goggles.
Eh.
I'm Generation X. Grew up on this. Is there anything behind this wall?
Nope.
Okay. Nails. Nails.
That was.
Was that the roof?
Yes.
Yep.
You're taking away all the support.
Well, I mean, it has some people deep down.
Why am I suddenly hearing swarming bees?
That's the flies.
Is it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because they're buzzing around me
Oh.
too.
Got those wires in there?
Yeah, we're gonna have to because you want to cut them up as high as possible. Oh, we got metal in here too.
I don't think that's gonna do anything.
Yeah, well, no, I don't want to cut through it. Not with this blade. Guess what we'll do is leave. That might be holding, yeah. Because at some point we're going to hopefully reinforce this with a steel skeleton. That way this doesn't happen again. Hey, that's still good. That's straight up 70s and 80s right there.
And looks like a nest.
Another nest?
Yeah.
Oh, that it? Whoa, that's a big nest. Yeah, lovely. Anything?
I don't see anything in it.
Let's try to see if it was squirrel or
Tampon.
what?
It looks like a tampon.
That's plumbing.
Are you sure?
Oh, maybe not.
Instead of eating oil for breakfast, we're eating asbestos for breakfast.
There's no asbestos in here. That's a joke. People are going to start taking us serious. Asbestos is back there. Oh, another nest. Okay. Well, let me get that frame out. And then we'll probably cut it here. We'll just take this section out, and then we can at least start getting that out.
That would sit still.
What?
That would sit still.
Yeah, that's holding pretty well.
What's holding better than the metal?
That's what I was thinking.
Metal for the Iceman. Ah, there's something there. Huh?
Hate installation.
It's even worse when it's wet, which it is. That one's not. Okay, that's not, oh, well, we need to pop that loose, these nails, and then we can cut here. I'm gonna leave what's left of this wood here, because it's probably holding this, the roof up.
That noise is terrible.
What?
So that noise is terrible.
Yeah. Okay. Houses are a little easier.
I feel that.
That's all connected still all the way up to the ceiling. The speakers are still in this thing.
Billy Ray gave you a kiss.
Yeah. Whew. That water tank is probably gonna go because it's metal. It's gonna be heavy. Haven't found any bullets yet. Well, oh, this might actually come apart. Oh, it's riveted. Okay. Oh, I was like, what's falling? It's just the trim.
Oh, you're shaking the back end too.
Oh, that's not connected at all back here.
Huh? That one's not. Oh, that one's not connected.
The whole thing is not connected.
Okay, well, that's good. It might fall on us. Just don't stand under the AC unit that's that big that's still on the roof. That is going to definitely have to come off because that's why it's sinking right now. And it'll probably pull right off because everything down here, the bottom part of the unit, is not in here. Just the heavy part. Okay, and this is pushing out because the stove, well, the ceiling is coming down, which is pushing the stove out this way. The stove's about to fall out. We need to go ahead and cut these copper lines. Oh, there's the plug. Plug in the oven, see if it still works.
I'm good.
There you go. I can see it. Oh, there you go. It's a weird system. It's actually still solid.
It looks newish.
It's because it was hidden. Huh. And it's a little gray water tank. Whoa. The size of that. Oh, it's a bolt. That was a nail for a minute. And it's in metal.
What are you messing with?
The newspaper.
He's trying to find a date.
Oh.
Looking for clues. Wow, old hefty ties. Of course, now they're built in.
I was about to say, what is that?
The hefty tie.
Trash
You
bag?
do your trash bag, yeah, you'd take that and then you'd do your trash bag and then cinch it.
So it's a zip tie for trash bag.
Pretty much, yeah. When you used to buy trash bags, I don't know if they still like that, but in the old days, these were down in there with your bags, and when you were done, you tied your bag and then you zipped it. That wasn't too long ago.
That was a while ago. I've never seen
I
them.
remember it.
You're also old.
Hey, watch it. Whoa! You might want to stand there.
Move.
We really are taking out the son-in-law. Bye, son.
Go ahead in there. Throw that over there.
I don't think that's holding. Yeah, it's not holding up the ceiling.
It's not.
Let's. Huh?
So how heavy is that?
Well, it was made back in the day. It's probably metal. Real metal.
Oh, it's not heavy at all.
Oh, y'all make me nervous.
It's fine. It's fine.
At least it's not pushing on the wall anymore.
I'll stick with the supervising role.
No, yeah, I don't want you to get hurt. Him?
Hey.
I'll be fine.
Okay.
It won't kill me.
What was it you said the other day, Dad? Rub some dirt in it.
How's that asbestos?
Making my throat itch.
Yeah, shake it off, rub some dirt in it.
Yep.
You're not supposed to eat the dirt.
And I'm inhaling it.
Well, yeah, I guess you do that too. Okay, let's give all these pots and pans to Iceman. Since we're in the backside of the kitchen. Sorry, I should have said headphone alert.
Oh, oops. Here's your warning.
Plastic,
headphone alert.
plastic, plastic. Pickle jar lid. Plastic, plastic. Well, a lot of Tupperware lids and no Tupperware.
That's not how it goes.
No, I have the opposite problem. I lose all my lids.
I always lose the Tupperware and not the lids.
And let's see, anything, oh, we got a gas line. That's gonna have to be cut. I keep hearing things creaking.
Everything creaks in this thing, Dad.
Yeah.
Ah!
Need it now. What is that?
This is a line. Here, yeah.
Pipe cutter. Make it go in circles. They actually make electric versions of those now. It's pretty nice. Plumbing tool.
Put your hand up there so in case it falls on his head.
He'll be fine. But it was light.
Okay. Let's
I think it was the part that the sink's on that was creaking.
I wouldn't
towards the
I
bathroom.
wouldn't stand there. I'm gonna
You gonna push that out?
kind of go kamikaze a little bit.
The notepad?
Headphone warning. Ow. The sink snagged.
If the roof comes down, just make sure you're filming.
Goodness.
All right. Whoa. There's a hole in the floor right there. Oh, there's a hole in the floor right there too. Mr. Gaddy's. No area code. All right. It's definitely more roomy in here now. Will this come down?
Oh no.
It's probably holding the roof up. Whoa, it kind of is.
Just duck to the front if it starts to fall.
Oh, there's a metal track
No,
on it.
there's a tunnel right there. It'll lead you into the truck.
What?
I was telling Steven about the tunnel, so if the roof starts to fall, duck in there.
Oh. Okay, let's plug this in and see if it works. Kidding.
Did you break the door off?
No. Maybe. The door's heavy. Oh, it's that.
Is that glass?
Yeah.
Didn't break?
Double pane, heat resistant. Okay. Asbestos. It's no burners. I'm missing one. They roll away, or were we missing one?
We'll find it later.
Is that a piece of bread?
What?
What? Yeah.
It's a piece of toy bread.
Oh.
Toy?
I think. I hope. Yeah.
Okay, it's toy.
It's foam. That's funny.
Did they have kids?
They did have kids. I found evidence of that too.
Uh-oh.
Well, this looks good.
Roomy in there.
We'll just turn this into a merch truck.
There we go.
Does this come off? A couple screws. Yeah, might be easier.
Not gonna be all using out filler.
That's the vent hood.
I wonder if that motor's still good.
Still turns. Maybe I thought maybe it was a magnet.
It's kind of cute.
Yeah, we'll use the one out of Robin. Let's carry it around that way. True.
Hi, Tito. Hey, puppy.
Should have built a little platform and stacked everything and just pull it all off.
I made a friend. Finally, an animal I get to pet when I see it. Hey, sweet baby.
If it's rubber, just leave it in the truck.
You can push me over.
Or PVC. That'll burn. The old stuff will.
Yeah.
The new stuff's fireproof. Oops.
Whee!
All right, we are out of time today, so we're gonna clean up all this mess real quick, and then yeah. I think we might be just chopping here back off and building a whole new camper, maybe, because it's just that bad. I was trying to salvage what I could of the original, but I think it's just too far gone, unfortunately. So I don't know, we'll dig more into this later and see what we figure out, but we'll be back. All right, it's 2 days later, and just had to help Iceman do his brakes real quick. And now we're gonna try and get that heavy unit off the roof. The bottom side of the unit's already off, but it's pushing the roof down, which we don't want. So we're gonna put Iceman in danger, and he's used to it. And see if he can get that unit off the roof up there, because it's just sitting.
Gotta use my redneck elevator.
All right, I'm gonna stand back a little ways. Don't go too far over, because there's no structure under it.
Coming down.
All right. Oh boy. Well, that wasn't eventful. That was just a brick. It's actually not in bad shape for as old as it is.
AC's down. Probably still worked until I threw it off the roof.
No, it probably still works, because this canopy's seen better days.
Yeah, they'd overlap.
Old Coleman unit.
The sun just cooks that plastic.
That's probably kept, I mean, that's not a very big RV, so I mean, that big old unit probably,
Stayed nice.
yeah, kept it pretty cold in there. The heat was I think it was a furnace. I'm seeing remnants, and I saw the thermostat for it, so that was probably propane heat. But yeah, at least we can start trying to get the bow out of the ceiling, because what we have figured out So we're gonna try and salvage all the fiberglass that we can, since it's 1 piece, 2 pieces, 3 pieces, and maybe 4. So we're gonna start knocking the seams off the fiberglass, getting all these pieces off, and restructuring the whole thing. And then we'll come back and we'll repair all this fiberglass, redo it, and I want to try and keep the original shape to it. And we're gonna just do all new siding, make it easy. So Iceman will be on the hunt for some for some new siding and some 2-inch square tubing, so we can actually structure this thing not with wood. That way, if anything does get damaged, this doesn't happen again. And of course, we're gonna maintain it once it's done and not let it sit for 30, 40 years. So, all right, well, that's that part. We'll tune back in when we know what we're doing next. All right, Iceman had to go do Iceman things. So I figured all of this is damaged and pushing all of this fiberglass in different directions it shouldn't be going. So we're gonna see if we can, since it's all busted and rusted, we're just gonna start torching till we can get all of this off, because we can redo all this later. So let's see what we can do here. By the way, if you can see this, Amazon special. I think it was like around 200 bucks. And this thing is amazing if you just want a little portable garage plasma cutter. I built Zombug with this thing. Let's start here, I guess. I don't know if we're gonna get any kind of connection. Yep. All right, that's pretty thick stuff. And I have it plugged into a 110, and occasionally if you get it too high, it will pop a breaker. Ow, that's hot. Ah. All right. This is pretty much what I need to, 2x2. I need to construct the frame of this thing with this stuff. Make it more solid. What else can I get to? That weld's already broken. I probably can't get to that one. Might be able to. No. Let's see if I. I'll try and see if, because that side's already broken. I don't know if we can hit that weld or not. We can try. That was my beard. Ugh. Grab a hammer. I wonder if I can get in behind it. Probably not. Waterfall. Well, there went the roof. It came down. Okay. I have to reinforce this. That's, wow. So that is what was holding it up there. Okay. Well, got that part done. These types of jobs definitely could use some help. Okay, well, might have to take some 2x4s maybe and create a prop to hold that roof up. I'm really glad that AC unit still wasn't up there, because this probably would have come down a lot harder, and this would probably be completely useless now. It's already pretty broken, but still fixable for now. By the time this is all said and done, it's going to be a whole reconstruction, but I'm trying to maintain the classic look of this with as much of the classic parts I can use, since these motorhomes, these Franklins, are so rare. I'm trying to keep it more or less original on the outside. Inside, that's going to be a whole different story, because we're going to reconfigure it to modern days with, you know, modern amenities and flat screen TVs and all that kind of stuff, but I'm trying to maintain the outside look. So, okay, let me pause right here until I figure out what's going to happen next. Well, I had to put a 2x4 to the ground, because this slowly just kept falling. So this is pretty much all that's holding this part of the roof up. The other side around, that's all okay. There's still support back up in there and up here. But this is definitely turning into a 2+ man job. Because next is pretty much pulling off the seam around that side, cutting the caulk and seal at the top, and then taking this whole back end off. And that's not something I want to attempt to do by myself, because I'm not worried about getting hurt. I'm more worried about breaking the rest of that, because if it comes down, I could definitely get out of the way. I just don't want to break that any more than it is, because that's already a lot of fiberglassing I have to do. The rest of the roof being up there is actually pretty solid. So we're pretty good there, but I guess we can get up in here and you can kind of see what we're dealing with. What my goal, I think, is going to be, this is all still good back in here. You know, we'll rip all this out, redo all of this, change out that window. That window's still good. That window's still good. Try and maintain this bunk. All of this, these walls need to come out. The bathroom, the fiberglass bathroom, this will clean up, but we might have to reframe this, and we're definitely going to get that toilet out of there. I'm not going to open the lid. Someone's been using it, you know, not recently, but it's all in there. Yeah, so it's pretty gnarly. So we're going to try and get that toilet out, but we'll go through, knock this closet out. We don't need this. And get the rest of this roof out. Yeah, see how low the roof is. It's right here now. Get all this restructured, but we've got to get all this fiberglass off. And I think the coating on top is actually still good. Fiberglass is, from what I can tell in here, still solid. There's maybe a few little spots, but of course we'll put a whole new, probably topper up. What is that? I don't even think that's the right stuff. I think somebody's already redone it, because it's got grid lines on it. I don't know. Maybe it's original. I don't know. But yeah. And we're gonna get that big metal tank out of here. Iceman can take that. That's the topper. Get that unit out. The flooring, surprisingly, is still pretty solid. We'll know what material it is once we get this up. Now the wood on top is probably shot, but we won't know till we pull all the carpet up. And hopefully we don't get any rain, because we've exposed a lot more in here. But yeah, it's a big project. And unfortunately, it looks like that's all I can do for right now. I mean, you could sit here and watch me throw trash away, but that's not really fun. I'm just gonna pull up a trash can, start throwing all this in the trash can. So we at least wanted to get started on this thing, because everyone's been bugging us to start on Billy Ray. So we're trying to get started on Billy Ray. And at this point too, this gives us an idea of what all materials we need to get to restructure this and redo it. So we're gonna restructure using 1x1 wood, but we're also gonna use steel to reinforce the framing, so this never happens again. And I smell fire. It's probably my beard. So yeah, unfortunately we can't do much more right now. Anything of interest is probably going to be a little bit before we start gathering materials and stuff, and we want to start going back on the Falcon. We need to get the brakes and fuel and all that stuff figured out on that, and actually get it driving, and then go from there. And then we have another project I won't say too much about yet, but it's helping a kid with their first vehicle, and it's more of a sentimental thing, because the kid is getting her grandfather's truck he bought new back in I think it's the late 70s, and it's been sitting since he passed away. So we're going to revive it so his granddaughter can have it for her first truck. So looking forward to that. So we got to start making arrangements to get that truck over here, and I'll explain more on that later when we get started. But yeah, it's probably going to be a short video. I apologize for that, but we'll have another one here pretty soon, because we're going to be back on the Falcon trying to get that done, and we're going to start getting stuff ready for Sally. So, but for everyone that has been bugging us to get started on Billy Ray, we started. It's going to be a long journey. This is definitely a big project, but we appreciate you know, all the enthusiasm behind it, because we're pretty stoked about this thing. I think it's going to be really cool when we're done, and we're looking forward to, hopefully this time next year, we can be camping in it. So, but don't forget to like, subscribe, share, check out the merch store, all the good things. And we love you guys. Thanks for all the love and support, and we'll see you in the next one.